Once upon a time, in a land full of thorny dragons, there were dragons that looked a little different than the others. All the other dragons made fun of them because they had spikes on them. One day, a spiky dragon was tired of being made fun of for his spikes and wanted to know why he looked different. So I dug a little deeper and started to look at the developmental pathway. In thorny dragons, there's a specific developmental pathway that is followed to produce skin cells on the dragon. However, some dragon skin cells have spikes and others do not, but they all have the same genome. How can this be possible? Each skin cell has the exact same DNA, but some skin cells have spikes and others won't. This is because of cell differentiation, specifically methylation. Methylation could prevent transcription in some instances and repress the expression of the gene. This is why some dragons have spikes in different places. First is the wild-type dragon, meaning no mutations have occurred. This is the pathway. So S promotes P, which then blocks I. Now since I is blocked, it will not block K, so K can promote E, which leads to the development of spikes on the dragon's skin. Now if a mutation of P occurs, the dragon would not have spikes. Without P, there is nothing that blocks I, so I is now able to block K. If K is blocked, then it is unable to promote E, so spikes are unable to develop. Next, if there is a mutation of I, spikes are still produced. The start of the pathway is the same in that S promotes P. However, with no I, there is nothing that is repressing K, so K is able to promote E, which develops spikes. Next, two mutations were tested. I and E were removed. S still promotes P, but P cannot repress I because of the mutation. Without I, K is not repressed and could promote E. However, K cannot promote E because it has been removed. Therefore, spikes are not developed. Another set of mutations is S and K. If S is mutated, there is nothing promoting P. Since P is not promoted, I will not be repressed, and I will repress K. However, since K is mutated, it will not be repressed by I, and it cannot promote E. Without the promotion of E, there is no development of spikes. These are my references.